So uTest is crowdsourced software application testing. We have a community of nearly 40,000 professional testers from around the world, and we profile them. They tell us where they're from, what languages they speak, what kind of devices they have, carriers, operating system, and then companies can come to us with web applications, mobile applications, or desktop clients, and we can help them test. So we have customers that range from 5, 10-person startups to Fortune 500s, and we help them test their web and mobile apps. And software testing is a space where you can actually have multiple winners in a project, and that's not true necessarily for writing or graphic design, where you're actually, if you're a company, you're just looking for one graphic designer.
Yep.
In software testing, you actually want a team who can help test your application across devices and operating systems and locations. So certain categories are better fits for crowdsourcing than others. Software testing is a phenomenal fit. I actually come from a crowdsourcing background. And so I've seen it applied across numerous industries, and software testing is maybe one of the best fits for it.
Is it a lucrative model?
It is. So if you look at where VC money is being invested, that's usually a pretty good proxy for where is their money to be made. And if you look at crowdsourcing, it's an incredibly hot space. So we raised a $13 million C round in September. It was the third largest round ever given to a crowdsourcing company. More recently, a company called Crowdflower out of San Francisco just closed a $7 million B round. So there's actually a lot of money flowing into different crowdsourcing categories. And the reason is because those companies that crack the code and really get it right create a very lucrative model for themselves and for their customers and their community. Our fastest growing part of our business is actually mobile application testing. And so we've really, for the last two years, we've been doubling and tripling down in the investment in mobile app testing, making sure that we have the right community, and then keeping up with the proliferation of devices and OSs. So iPad 2 just came out. And invariably, our top customers come to us and say, how many iPad 2s do you have in your community? And this is, a day after launch. So keeping up with that rapid pace is an ongoing challenge. But again, the mobile app testing market is so big and so lucrative that it's a worthwhile investment for us. Mm-hmm. And then the other thing I would say is we've found ourselves actually moving into other areas other than just functional testing. So our customers have been pulling us into usability testing, load testing, security testing, things like that. So the customers, we're working with CTOs and their organizations, and they're developing, not only web applications or mobile web, they're also developing for iOS and Android and BlackBerry. And so we certainly do get, some feedback about what their preferences are or where they're seeing a lot of market traction.
Are you seeing any definite trends there?
We are, absolutely. Android is killing it. I think even a year or two ago, for a lot of companies, Android was an optional addition to their mobile strategy. Now it's at the very epicenter of it. It's right there with iOS as, if we're going to be serious about mobile, we have to have an Android app, we have to have an iPhone app. So Android has made tremendous strides.